Hi everyone. It's finale day, like for real finale day. Like really the end. Who's in here because they love Superstore? Let me see. Raise your hands. Press the likes. Are you here because you love this show as much as I do and you're sad it's ending? It's really finale, and the finale is going to air on the East Coast in an hour, right? Yeah, in an hour. Such an emotional day. Oh my God. I think it started yesterday, like really started to hit yesterday. 6 years. That is my longest running TV family ever. Ugly Betty was 4 years, even though that felt like a decade of my life. It was only 4 years, and Superstore has gone 6 years. And even though I wasn't in this full season, I really ended up only missing 11 episodes of the series, and being back much sooner than I ever expected or hoped that I would be to say goodbye. But all of that to say that I have never spent 6 years working with another family before, and it's like I said in my video that I posted today, it was one thing to leave the show, as a character and to say like, bye, I'll see you guys again, I'll see you soon, I love you all. That was hard, but there was so much joy in knowing that it was still going on and that this cast and this crew that I love so much was still all together and that I would get to go back and play. But really saying goodbye, like goodbye, was hard and rough for all of us. And I think we're all feeling all kinds of things today. I'm going to try not to cry on this IG Live. Yeah, it's just been so special. So someone just said, how long till the episodes air? Our finale is a 1 hour finale airing tonight on NBC. And it airs on the East Coast at 8 p.m., which is in just an hour for the East Coast. And then it airs 8 p.m. on the West Coast. And then I think 9 Central. Don't quote me on that. Sorry to all the Central Time Zone people. I'm not as familiar. Do you guys have any questions? I would love to answer your questions. And then maybe we could get a couple people to join in. I heard that things changed on this IG Live. And it's like more complicated figuring out how to get people in. But let's see what your questions are. More statements than anything. Why is it ending? Well, Palchiza Canalise, I think that's how you say your name. Why is it ending? All things end. Everything ends, the good and the bad. That's the good and the bad news. Listen, 6 seasons of a network show, 4 of those seasons being full 22 episode seasons is a victory in any book. I mean, 6 seasons of a network show is maybe not gonna ever happen again. Like, it's just not the way that television is made anymore, that a show goes 6 seasons, that there are 22 episode seasons, that we may be kind of the last of that era. Why is it ending? There's a million reasons why shows end, right? I mean, networks and studios shift leadership, they shift agendas, they move on to, newer, brighter, fancier things. And, it's all about like who's there and who's championing the show and who's really sees the value of it. And, I think that networks for years now have been so confused about how to even measure success with network television because streaming has so changed the game. And they really only understood like live ratings, and then they're trying to catch up to like, well, what does it mean if our live ratings look like this, but then a show like Superstore is killing it, streaming wise. And in our early years, a lot of that was new. And I think we were never perceived outwardly as a hit. I think across the board, although we know that like our audience came to us mostly virtually, people are still finding us. We've just released on Netflix internationally, and so we have a whole new international audience finding the show, which is amazing. And I love the idea that like somebody born today, or tomorrow when Superstore, is done and over, is gonna grow up and be able to discover 113 episodes of this world. And I know it's sad to say goodbye, but the truth is like, it's such a victory and it's such a gift that lives there forever for the audience, for us to go back. But it hurts to say goodbye. I mean, I will say, Ugly Betty ended after 4 seasons, and that felt soul crushing. Like that really felt like it ended before its time. Like we didn't get enough time to really tell the story that we had left to tell. And no one expected it. And it just felt like premature. But there's just nothing about the run of Superstore to me that could feel like a failure. It's been such a success on every level, and most importantly on a creative level, on a level that our fans have so seen and recognized and appreciated from the beginning. And that's all thanks to you guys, the fans who were with us along the way. So thank you. Who said, who have you argued with the most on set? Let's see. Who have you argued? Definitely Ben Feldman, who plays Jonah, which I'm sure you all know. It's our thing. We like to argue with each other. It usually starts early in the morning in the makeup chair. He says, good morning. I'm like, it's not morning anymore. And then it just goes downhill from there. Yeah, a lot of arguing with Ben. But we've come to, I think we have like a solid sister-brother kind of relationship going on, which maybe is not what you stanners want to hear. Is that what you're called, stanners? If you stan someone? I had to ask someone what that meant a couple years ago. I know what stan means now. Any other questions? When will Series 6 show in the UK? I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry. I don't know. Hopefully soon. Will I cry in the finale episode? Nicole, MCFC. Maybe, probably. I did. I probably will again tonight. If I had to put my money on it, yes, I think you will. How you think we'll feel after the finale? I think hopefully satisfied. I think it's bittersweet. Hopefully like it was worth the investment of your time and the love that you put into the show. I mean, look, I'm a huge television fan. I understand the heartache of losing a show that you love and having it end. I really, really do. I guess the best we could hope for is that you walk away feeling satisfied and like, that the time that you invested in the show was well worth it. So I hope that's what you end up feeling. What else? Any chance? Sorry. Okay, these are going too fast. Let's see. You mean ship, relationship? Oh, I was saying stan, but I meant ship. Yes, thank you for the correction. That is true. Are you in the episode in person or just on a computer screen? Well, I mean, it's not really a spoiler because the pictures are out. I'm in the episode for real. Pictures have already come out. Amy is back in the Cloud9 store wearing a blue vest. Why is Amy wearing a blue vest? So you'll see tonight, but I'm in the episode for real, not just via Zoom. Have you been past the set since the wrap? No, I haven't. I don't even know what it looks like. Did they take it down? That would be so sad if Colton wasn't out there. That would make me sad. Chatty says, I'm going to cry. Okay, you can cry. It's all right to cry. Were you nervous on the pilot? I think that, yeah, I mean, I think starting anything is always nerve-wracking. And like, that's good. And you want it to be. Because, you know, if you're not nervous or just even underneath it, like excited nervous, maybe you don't care enough, you know? And I will say other things that made me nervous about the pilot is that like I had never done just like a straight comedy. Ugly Betty was more of a dramedy. And we really had like drama and comedy, and Superstore was just a straight comedy. And coming into this cast with these professionally funny people like Mark McKinney, Colton Dunn, Nico Santos, Lauren Ash, who were all like professional stand-up comedians, sketch artists, sketch writers, on top of Nicole Bloom, who's just funny, a fabulous actress. It was, and you know, and Ben, like there wasn't a weak link. The whole cast was so amazing that I think for me, the nervousness was like, you know, keeping up. And again, like straight comedy was never anything I ever like expected or intended to do. And I think that I was nervous to begin with. And then I think that over time, I just relished learning so much from them. And I feel like I'm a better actor, I'm a better producer, I'm a better director. I'm better at everything I do because of the chance to work with such talented, funny people, both on set and our incredible writers, who there have been so many incredible writers who came in and out through the years. So yeah, I was nervous. But I gotta say, like when I look back at the 6 years and when I, you know, read these farewell pieces, there were some beautiful ones in the New York Times and Vulture, you know, talking about what the show did and what the show accomplished. That to me is what I'm so proud of, because there are a lot of funny shows out there. Like shows can be funny, but what Superstore did on top of that was, you know, be funny and be entertaining, but to be talking about, you know, the heart of what it is to be a working class American. And you know, my favorite episodes are, you know, are, you know, when Amy has to, are you there? How does this work? I said send requests. So does he have to accept my request? Hello, Ben Feldman.
You hear the crying?
What?
You hear the crying?
Your children? Happening? What are you doing to your children?
I don't know. The second you accepted, Charlie started crying about something. Should we find out what's going on?
Charlie is always so jealous when you give me attention.
Let's see. Hold on. Can Charlie say hi to? I don't think he's happy right now.
Oh, poor Charlie. Baz has that t-shirt. Baz has that shirt. Tell him that. Maybe that'll make him stop crying.
Okay. Hi, what are we talking about over
Wait,
here?
but you know what this is reminding me of as you show everyone your children? You and I and Colton did not have children when this show began.
Yeah, we really populated the world since
we really started populating. We were all like, we got a steady kid. We can afford to have children now. Let's have kids.
Yeah, what's wrong with overpopulation? Like the entire because it was just Mark that had a kid. And now it's you and me and Colton, and each one of us had what feels like 30. So yeah, it's a lot.
It's amazing. Wait, Colton is also here.
Bring him in.
But can we do that? We
I
can
think we
add more
can.
than
Yeah,
one
I think you can
person?
do 4.
You can add up to 4.
I believe so.
Oh, okay. Okay, Colton. Okay, I just sent you a request. Oh, it's a
Now
party
one
now.
of us is gonna like short circuit and lag. Like watch, one of us will be glitchy. Hi, Colton.
Hey, all right.
Hi.
What's happening? Hey, Colton, did you see Charlie was just on?
Baby. Oh my God. So many babies. Oh my God.
So
we
many
had so many
babies,
babies.
guys.
And the best part is, like, none of us know who the fathers are. Like, they're just like, it's anyone's guess.
What?
Well,
Wait a second. Why am I paying for these kids?
I've always thought your children look
Get
a lot
out of here,
like
dude.
Hi, Bubba. Wait, guys. Oh my God, how are you feeling today? Tell me what you've done today. Tell me how you feel.
I
today.
went to the Kmart where we shot the pilot at.
Did you really?
That's where
Yeah, I
you
went down there. I did like one of these little Instagram things there. It's completely empty.
But it's shut down, right? They closed that Kmart.
It's closed, but it still says it still has the big Kmart sign.
So was it just like an empty parking lot? Was it just you and like skateboarders?
Not even. It was like me and like the few people who go to pick up their Wingstop wings in the middle of the day.
Oh, Wingstop. Wasn't there a Chuck E. Cheese in that parking lot?
It's
too?
still there. Still
The
there.
Chuck
Still
E. Cheese
open.
survived COVID.
Yeah, Chuck E.
Unbelievable.
Cheese feels like not the place to survive COVID, and yet here we are.
Yeah, I don't know if the company survived COVID, but that particular franchise is still up and running.
America, what were you doing today? Just time? And
I
chilling?
had the most unproductive day. I had so many plans, and then I sat down, and all I could do was like look at pictures of the last 6 years and cry, and then post, and then see what you guys were posting, and then text everyone, and then get ready for our viewing party that we're having tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a secret? That's not a secret.
No. You know what's funny? I was doing like press the other day, and like the Entertainment Tonight person was like, "And heard you guys are all going to America after," and I was like, "Oh wow, I didn't know." And she's like, "What are you going to be bringing?" And I was like, "Our test results, obviously, to be clear."
It's true. Everyone is getting tested, and it's outdoors, and it's going to be freezing. And I've texted you all a million times. Please wear layers because you're not coming.
You know what? I'll be honest. I was a little worried about having to get tested because we get tested for the show, and I thought it was going to be hard to find a place to get tested. I was able to get tested super quick at Walgreens.
Yeah, it's really easy.
I just went onto the Walgreens website, and they just like have a drive-through test that they do. So if anybody out there is trying to get a test, it's probably pretty simple to do.
And that's your COVID PSA.
Yeah.
On another super
Wait,
relatable...
I love that both of you ignored my emotional question. Okay, how are you feeling?
Oh, geez.
Tell the people how
you're
you're
going to do this
feeling.
tonight at dinner. You know you're going to raise a glass and be like, everyone go around the table and say, name 3 things that make you cry.
Shut up.
I feel good. I feel really good.
And I didn't say something that makes you cry. I said, what did I ask? I said, that one, I think it was like one of our first cast dinners. And I like organized fun, you guys. I can't help it.
Good stuff.
It's good.
I feel great.
I don't know. I feel weird.
I'm really excited to see all of you guys tonight.
No.
It's just to me. I'm just feeling kind of overwhelmed with how much time has gone by. And,
I know, it's crazy.
And just kind of, but I'm kind of excited by it, and like, all of us are kind of out, out doing, looking into doing other things, and I've had a really awesome experience just going out and having different meetings around town and hearing how people really just loved the show and obviously seeing all the fan support online, you really kind of don't take the time to stop and think about how great the experience was sometimes until it's over. And I think, so I'm there. I'm just kind of enjoying how many fans love the show, how much I love doing it, and how excited I am that I got to meet all of you guys.
I can't get any...
Ben, your mic is muffled. Everyone's telling you, take your finger off your mic.
To me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
dude.
sound muffled.
Um,
Hey.
Michelle's just here to provide eye rolls. She just comes in and out for an eye roll.
Add
Yeah,
Sandra, but is Kaliko
um,
here? People keep saying add Sandra, but is
Oh,
Kaliko here?
snap. Yo, is Kaliko here?
you guys add her. I'm gonna duck out. I will see you guys later.
No, but Ben, you haven't said anything. Oh, Lauren's here. Don't
You
go
have to
before
say
we
how you're
add Lauren.
feeling then.
I have to talk
Don't
about
go
why
before we
I'm
add
sad.
Lauren. Lauren,
Okay.
wait, Ben, you've said nothing of importance. Will you say something for the people?
No, I mean, first of all, I weirdly express my emotions in ultra long Instagram captions. But
I'm going to let Ben do his thing. I'm going to bow out here so you guys can get Lauren in here.
Hold on, no, but
I love
you
watching-
guys, Lauren, I
No,
kept
no, no, no,
sending
no,
you. It says I'm sending Lauren a request.
But you might be full, right? Can you only do 3
No, you can do
people?
4.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can
Well,
do
Lauren,
4.
get in here.
I sent her a request 500 times.
I am sad. It's weird and sad. I will continue to be sad, and I will post more things about how I'm sad. I will talk to you guys later. I'll see you tonight.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Maybe, okay. Ben, you were
I'm
useless.
sorry, America. Ben
He's
just,
just
you know,
another
he's
pretty
never
face,
been in
that
touch
kid.
with his feelings. You know the deal. You know, we had to bring in those relationship, like human connection coaches every time you guys did like romantic scenes. Do you remember that? We
When
had
we
to
were like,
explain to Ben how human connection was and how like people who loved each other talk to each other.
why it keeps, I've asked Lauren to come 100 times.
Here
and
we
it
go.
said,
Here
Lauren,
we go.
there she is.
There she is.
There's too many dang comments. It kept going away. It kept going away.
Hi, my love.
Hi.
How are you?
I just had a real cry.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Adrian.
Oh, she wants to find his mama. How are you doing, Lauren?
Oh, I'm a mess.
Well, I saw
Colton,
a really cool piñata, I think, on your feed. What's that all about?
So a group of my close lady friends had a piñata made. I can show it. They had a piñata made in Dina's likeness, and brought it to my house today. I have it hidden because I don't want the cat to attack it. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Isn't that awesome?
That is amazing.
Her
And also,
her
what
hair's
is the
back
hair?
to the pony.
It looks like a mullet. Is that a mullet?
It's basically a mullet. But then the best was they were like, we couldn't fit everything we wanted in it, so they brought all these giant bags of like prosecco and popcorn and all kinds of things. Very sweet.
You're not going to beat the Dina piñata, are you?
No,
she's staying whole.
She's got to stay whole. I don't think I'd have it in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to beat that piñata.
No.
Lauren, say more about what today feels like.
Today, I'm finding today very overwhelming. I think that I had been really kind of pushing down, processing that the show was over until today. Today, it feels very real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
And Colton sent us a text that Caitlin, who's been a big fan of our show from the beginning, she made a video of fans from all over the world saying a few words about what the show has meant to them. So I just watched it, just destroyed myself, and then came on here. So, you know, I'm very vulnerable. I'm in an emotionally very fragile state.
It's very, yeah, you know, it's really nice. And you know what I'm also loving is just all these UK fans that have come in since we showed up on Netflix.
And Australia, too.
And
Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. What about Canada?
Canada, unbelievable. You guys have been so supportive. And so, I mean, I'm just so excited that you guys get to watch this whole thing. I mean, I know sometimes it feels weird when you don't get the same stuff at the same time. But I'm just so happy you guys found it when you did. And, you know, thank you guys so much. There's just such a fun group of fans, man. Oh, you guys are cool. And
wait, have you guys seen the finale yet? Have you seen any of the cuts?
Just stuff I did ADR for.
When I did ADR the other day, they gave me a sneak peek of the last 5 minutes of the show.
Oh my God.
And what's amazing is I was with post people who we don't unfortunately usually get to meet. We don't get to meet sound mixers and you know what I mean? Those kinds of editors. So I was with some people that I was meeting for the first time, and they're like, "Do you want to watch this?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then they played it, and then it ended, and then I was just in front of, you know, relative strangers. So that was fun.
Yeah, that's always fun.
What's ADR? That's a good question someone asked. So when we make the show, sometimes there can be a noise over a line of dialogue. So you have to come in and re-record the line of dialogue and match it to yourself on screen. So
and this year, because we were married, everyone was wearing masks so often, they like rewrote scenes.
Yes.
Because normally you literally have to talk along with your mouth moving, but when we had masks on, it was, you know, sky's the limit.
Yeah, have some fun.
Yeah, have some fun, exactly.
Amazing. I know.
Right. I gotta jump out of here because I'm gonna start getting ready for tonight's festivities. But thanks so much for including me and America.
Oh, you got muffled, buddy. You're muffled.
Cool to work with you guys. I'll see you guys later tonight. I love you, and I love you guys all. Take care, guys.
All right,
Bye.
buddy. See you soon. Dress warm. It's cold out. Hi, friend. You know what gets me every time? Any picture or outtake of like me and you breaking character and laughing is like, I can't even watch it because it's just like, it just kills me. I mean, it's truly like so many years of just like full body belly laughing, just greatness.
Yeah, you know, and there's been so many fans have been posting these amazing edits that they do. I'm using the lingo, the kids, they make the edits. But there was one today, and I'll send it to you in case you haven't seen it. And it was a Dina Amy edit, so set to music, and it's got all our great moments. But there 50% of it was the outtakes, and then I'm like, well. But you know what I mean? I'm like, is it about Dina and Amy, or is it? That's why we're into these already. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, what is that?
This is a margarita in a can, and let me tell you a little something.
Are you bringing some of those with you tonight?
I'm gonna bring a few. These are actually quite nice. I was just like, I need something to take the edge off, which I know makes me sound like an alcoholic, but truthfully, today was a hard day.
It's a really overwhelming day. It started for me yesterday, actually. I sat down with Ryan and he was like, how you feeling? And I was like, ah. I just really I think you're right. It's like, especially when you're still shooting it, like, you can't really understand that it's ending. Like you can try to conceptualize it, but like, it doesn't feel like it's over till it's over. And then when you don't go to work on Monday morning, or, you know, or when the last episode airs, and yeah, I think all those feelings for me have been coming up since yesterday, since all those beautiful pieces were written about the show, you know, in the New York Times and Vulture and all these other wonderful places that wrote about what the show has been over the last 6 years. And I don't know how you feel, but for me, I just feel like we have always been this like thing that's going on under the radar, right? And like our fans were our diehard people who were always with us and finding us. And I think there was something amazing about that because we never had to become something else. It was never like we were this massive hit that then everybody wanted to turn into something else. It was like we could just be what we were and stay true to it and hone, you know, the identity of the show. And I think it, you know, while you want something to be as celebrated and well known when you like love it, it's amazing, I think, the freedom it gave us to just make the show. And then for people to find it and be like, whoa, what are they doing over here that no one knew about?
Yeah, I know. It's so funny, too, because a lot of people think it's a Netflix show. Like people in other places in the world who are just finding it now. A lot of people who reach out, they think it's a Netflix show. And I was like, this has been on TV for 6 years, baby. We've not been hiding. But it's so true, you know, and it's such an interesting experience, I think, doing something that we were so in for so long, that's such a part of your daily life. And no one knows it more than we do because we do it every day. But as it's ending, to have this huge surgence of love from all over the world is like, it's such a trip, you know, and it's such a reminder too, those, you know, because they're referencing, people will be referencing things that I've forgotten about from like season 1 and season 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, just buckle in. If that's where you are in the run, you've got so much good stuff to come.
But you know what's amazing about going back, which I have done a couple times, like every now and then I go back to season 1 and rewatch the pilot, and, you know, especially in moments like this. And what's amazing is to see how much is established in episode 1 about these characters and these relationships. Like the fact that Dina loves birds, you know, the like everybody's character is so well drawn, the relationships, the dynamics. Like, sure, some things have changed, but when you go back, like, it's amazing how much was there and drawn out and just there foundationally. And yeah, I mean, I think it's a sign of just really good writing. And also, you know, I think the way that this show was cast, of course, like, you know, actors don't do anything on their own. Like, nobody does anything their own on a TV show or a movie. You know, the writing's got to be amazing. The aesthetics got to be amazing. Like, it's all got to work. But if you don't cast those roles right, you don't have a show. You know, just the way, like, if you don't write a good script, you don't have a show. Like, all those, to get that lightning in a bottle, all those things have to happen the right way. And to go back to the pilot and see, like, can you even imagine anybody else in any of those roles? Like, who could you, right?
No. But I think you're right. I think it's so funny because it's so much of it is chance or fate or however you want to label it, that all of those people would come together, that it would all click at the same time. But then there's a certain amount of it that's like, that's design, right? It's like when you start to really kind of break down the science of why does that happen? It's an interesting debate because, again, a lot of stars had to align. A lot of things had to work out. It isn't just one person or one thing. It was everything across the board. But then you go, well, like, how does that happen? Is that just luck, or is it again by design? And I think that it's probably a little bit of both ultimately at the end of the day. But it was a special time, and I think we all knew that the whole time. You know, we always talked about it, that it was like, you know, and many of us, you know, you can work on amazing things and have a great time on many things, but once this one just felt different for me. And I don't think
any of us ever took a day of it for granted, to be honest. I don't think a single one of us didn't know while we were making it how special, like, all of it, the group of people, the work itself, you know, having a job for so long with stability, like, it was all amazing. Well, the finale airs in less than 30 minutes on the East Coast.
I know.
Which means, like, spoilers for everyone if you're not careful, because those East Coast folks are going to start posting.
Yeah.
I gotta go to get ready for you all to show up here for the West Coast screening.
I gotta get my shiznit together as well.
Lauren, since you're the one here in the room with me, I mean, I just gotta say, I love you, sister. You'll be my friend forever. I love you.
I love you too.
Dina and Amy.
Listen, I'll say it here one last time because I said it all through the last bit, and here I go, because this is just me all day and it's gonna be me all night. Everyone's gonna have to deal. The real love story in this show was the friendship between Dina and Amy. And I'll say that till the day I die.
No. Well, Ben Feldman is, like, you know, throwing a fit right now, but.
If he wasn't, then it wouldn't be right.
Then he wouldn't be Ben Feldman.
No.
I love you so much, and I agree with you. Like, what we got to do in the friendship and just in our individual roles as, like, characters and characterizations of women that are so rarely, like, allowed, you know, on broadcast network comedy screens was amazing. And I think that had everything to do with who you are as a person and what you brought to the role. And there could have never, ever, ever been another Dina. It's just you forever and ever.
Bless it.
I love you. I'll see you soon.
I
love to the fans. You guys enjoy the finale. Tell us how you like it, don't like it, whatever.
They're gonna like it.
They're gonna like it. Love you all so much. Lauren, thank you for coming to say hi.
Yes,
I'll see you soon.
See you soon. See you
Dress warm.
I will.
Okay.
Bye.
Love you all. Enjoy the finale tonight. can't say thank you enough for all the love that you've given to the show, and I hope I hope you love the finale. Okay, I'm signing off now. And now I don't know how to sign off. Okay, bye.